everyone, this is Lady B from NYC here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com. And being that it is the middle of the year, I figure I would do something a little different. And that is the mid-year report card. In regards to the Divas, that is. Sorry, excuse me. Now, a lot of you, I know, have a lot of different opinions about the Divas and their performances and how they're being portrayed, what storylines they're being put in, and I just have a couple of opinions, rather, as to why I feel a certain way about certain Divas in particular. Now, I have to admit, I have seen a bit of improvement in most of the Diva roster, both on Raw and SmackDown. One being that SmackDown, for some reason, has Divas that are a little bit more tenacious in wanting a championship and wanting to keep a championship. Whereas Raw, I have to honestly say, being a champion seems a little bit cavalier. Or it's being labeled a champion, it's not being held up to the standards of what a champion should be in regards to defending it. I haven't seen too much hunger in wanting to keep a championship, let alone wanting to get a championship in regards to the Divas of Raw. Now, I'm hoping that improves. Now, in regards to storylines, I have to say, what in the world are you guys doing with AJ? I mean, really, a love square, a love triangle's bad enough, but a love square between her, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. Now, I saw Monday Night Raw, and I have to say this. Exactly how crazy do you have to be for Kane to say that you are a bit unstable even for him? Really? And for her to be practicing her, you know, oh, I think we should go our separate ways. No. That's not... There could be a lot more done with her. And the fact that she's being used in just this type of mannerism, it disappoints me. It really does. I'm sorry. There's a lot more that I feel that could be done with her. I feel that maybe she could be good in the ring, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's like they do in the movies, it's typecasting. I don't know. But one thing's for certain, she does actually remind me a little bit of Mickie James when she first started with the whole obsession with Trish Stratus thing and going a little cuckoo, which is a breath of fresh air, I must admit. So I can't really complain too much about the dramatics. Now, in regards to that swimsuit battle royal that was going on Raw, through the ropes, whatever happened to over the ropes? Women in the WWE should really not lose that sense of wanting to prove that they can do a job or a match, you know, just as well as any man could. Alright? I really feel that going through the ropes instead of over the ropes is, I don't know, it's kind of insulting. To me, anyways. Because I feel that women in this business have a little bit more to prove than being just, you know, something beautiful to look at. And this actually brings me to Beth Phoenix. Beth, I loved her from the moment she got into the WWE. I loved the fact that she was not your conventional diva or what we're used to seeing and what is the term of a diva. It was like watching a blonde version of Lucy Lawless in Xena, which I thought was very, I thought it was very, again, very refreshing. And it was unique. And that's what I loved. I love the uniqueness in regards to her gimmick, her character, and her personality, how she was in the ring with everyone. And she is what a champion personality is. She gets that title. She wants to go after a title. She will go after you until she gets it, and she will do whatever means necessary to make sure she keeps it. And that is what we're missing. That's what we're missing. And I hope we get it back. And don't get me wrong, I like the fact that she has been primping herself up and making herself look like a bombshell. Like, I love the hair and everything. It reminds me of a vintage pinup, and I like that. It works for her. But I don't like the fact that that spunk that we all saw when she first got in is slowly diminishing, because they're not doing much with her anymore. Or Natalia, another one. I know there's talent there, and yet when she first got in, they stuck her being a valet for D.H. Smith and Tyson Kidd, when I know, just from looking at her, that she had the ability to be even a better wrestler than those two guys combined. And they all trained in the same place. I don't know. I guess with being a woman and being a fan of this sport since I was 5, I have standards as to what I feel a woman needs to bring to the table in this industry. And yes, the divas, they are gorgeous to look at. They are eye candy. They keep the post and prepubescent boys tuning in. But at the same time, I feel they need to do more. They need to prove. I feel that they have a lot more to prove with being in this industry. If they want to wrestle, they need to be more hungry, more determined. And that's what I feel needs to be brought to the table. And I hope that's what we see later on as the year progresses. So with that being said, that is the end of my report card here. I feel that the divas, you know, there's a lot that needs improvement, but I have seen little bits of getting up there. So with that being said, this is Lady B from NYC at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com, and I will catch you all later.